Yo, it's your boy OG Shizzy Brizzle. This is another Shizzy Lit podcast, you understand me? The boy Kanye West, I seen another interview. The Piers Morgan joint, I liked that better than the Drink Champs joint. I'ma keep it a bang, you feel me? Cause the little interviewer nigga and shit, yo show called Uncensored, something uncensored. And yo let my man go in, but yo just say let him go in without accountability. My man challenged the shit he was saying, just like Ye challenging the shit other people say. So he basically did what Ye said he was doing, and fought fire with fire and shit, you feel me? So what I get out the interview, and first of all, shout out to Piers Morgan. I like your interviewer style, at least with this one. Ain't like I ain't know who the fuck he was until this. I probably said it before I pay him no mind, but I like how he conducted the interview. I like how he kept his composure and shit, because it looked like my man Ye was trying to throw him off his square and shit, but my man stuck to a square. That's why the interview got somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end, by the time the interview was over, Kanye was cool with him and asking him for help, asking him could he be the platform, like basically the platform, you know what I mean, when he need to rant and rave and say the shit he need to say. I also like how my man, you feel me, said what he had to say, cause it seems like people be scared of Ye and shit when they just don't want to fuck the interview up or something. But basically, my man was uncensored. My man kept it a big. Yo told Ye like, yo, I fuck with you, how you think and all that shit, you a genius and all that, but I think sometimes your mouth get you in trouble, yo. You say shit worded crazy and you ain't even really trying to say it like that, and it come off some type of way. You confuse motherfuckers and have motherfuckers and they feelings and shit. They ain't my word, but that's basically what he told Ye. You feel? And you know how motherfuckers be stubborn and know another motherfucker right and shit, don't want to admit it, you feel me? He eventually admitted it and shit, you feel me? And my man Piers Morgan broke through. He broke through on him and shit, so, you feel me? You know it was a classic Ye interview, classic. You know, he try and get his point across the way he get his point across. Piers Morgan try and get his point across the way he get his point across. They finally met in the middle later on in the joint. There was little arguments back and forth and shit. You know, Ye tried to deflect and all that shit. Cause my man was asking straightforward questions and shit. Maybe motherfuckers ain't, you know what I mean? Just ain't worded right or something. I know my man got a breakthrough eventually. He got him to explain what he meant with the George Floyd shit, which the black people was mad at him about. He got him to explain the Jewish shit, which the Jewish people was mad at him about, and he got him to apologize to the Jewish people, and he got him to specify what Jewish people he was talking about, when he was only talking about the Jewish businessmen that he did business with, not even all the Jews. Well, I guess he's saying all the Jewish businessmen like in Hollywood, the music industry, acting, you feel me, clothing, shit like that. He talking about the ones that run that, you feel me, and like put a cap on it so nobody else can't get to the level, something like that. You know, he up on them big boy levels, whereas though he gotta break that shit down, you feel me, in layman's terms so niggas can understand what the fuck even going on, you feel me. So that's how that shit be. So they conversating and shit. They getting breakthroughs. He asking them all the shit we want to know. Shit. So he cleared some things up and shit. Cause you know sometimes you do be mad, frustrated and shit, and the shit that you try and say don't come out your mouth the same way you thought it. You know what I mean? And he said he was exhausted, which is, I can't believe that. Like, when you're a billionaire and you made money like that, and your mind thinking, and you probably do got a little mental issues, you will be tired and frustrated and shit, and you might do say some shit that ain't supposed to be saying. But what Piers Morgan got you to do is admit that and accept that, and think about, all right, the words that you say, how it affected the people you was talking about. Like the whole race of Jews felt some type of way, that heard it, that knew about it, when you was just talking about a specific, you feel me, a specific group of Jews, the businessmen Jews that you did business with, you feel me. So yeah, he got him to admit that, apologize. He got him to explain what he meant with the George Floyd shit. What he said about that was if JFK could have a billion motherfucking Like, well, you know how they had all the motherfucking shows about how motherfucking conspiracy was and shit, and how all these different type ways it could have happened. This, that, the window, the person in the bush, all this type shit. He say, why us black people can't have more than one theory on how we died and shit. You know, feel me? Which people still probably disagree with because we seen the tape. You know, feel me? He ain't say that. I don't think he was saying that yo OD'd off fentanyl. I think he was explaining that the little documentary on the Black Lives Matter shit. They say he had fentanyl intoxication, like, but that the coroner said, or the autopsy dude say it was really from, like, the knee on the neck and all that shit. He was just adding on. It was illicit shit. But he said the leading cause that they think was the knee. What you think? A fucking knee in your neck for that motherfucker law? That's all. Yeah, that's all it is. But I liked the interview and shit. You know what I mean? Because nigga got something out the situation and shit. We understood more what my man was saying, cause I was more confused and mad and shit, because I know this nigga always, the outcome always be motherfucking make you be like, oh shit, this nigga had a plan for something shit, you feel me? But you know it's different ways. You can get to the same plan in different ways. He on a different little frequency and shit on the thought process and shit. And then when you got imagination and you think like that, and your money can match it and make it happen, there you go. He said he Terminator 20, iPhone 20, he's something people never seen before. He said he ain't trying to motherfucking do what everybody think political and all that shit. He trying to ruffle feathers and get the water moving. He trying to weave up the water. You know, feel me? He say, cause he got to get these motherfucking conversations started. He got to say the shit and spark the brain, so motherfuckers can talk about it and then start asking the real questions and shit. So even though you might not agree with what my man doing and how he doing it, you know, feel me? That's how it be a lot. You can't please everybody and shit. You know, feel me? My man he taking on responsibility as a leader. We not feeling that right now, but let's see what happens. Let's give him a chance. I mean, he got rich. You know, feel me? He ain't really had him. Listen, go look at that Piers Morgan joint, and then see, do you feel the same way? You know what I mean? I'm always in the middle with you. You know, feel me? I'm hoping it always go to the 100. You know what I mean? I'm hoping it always go towards 100 instead of towards 0 when it come to yay. You know, feel me? But you know what I mean? Yo ain't a regular person and shit. He is a human, but he on a different frequency. Some people think different than everybody. They don't think different than nobody else and shit. They got their own situations and shit. And they the people they call crazy and all that shit. Cause people say shit you ain't never heard before. Or people say shit that you scared to say. Because you might be scared. You might lose something that you got if you a famous motherfucker or something. You feel me? My man said he ain't worried about that shit. So just to look at it like that, if a nigga willing to lose all his endorsements and money for the shit he believe in and all that type shit, let's at least listen to him. Don't try to call him crazy. Let's try to find out what's going on in his brain. Let's pick his brain. That's what my man Piers Morgan did. You know, for me, they gonna need more than 2 hours to get to the bottom of it. But it was a breakthrough and shit. So I suggest all y'all go watch the Kanye West interview with Piers Morgan and shit. Y'all know where y'all heard this shit from. Your boy OG Shizzy, bro. This is another motherfucker Shizzy Lit Podcast. I'm out. Yeah, understands me. Shizzy Lit Podcast. That gangster podcast. You feel me?